let's get right to it. So, let's talk about getting what you want without substitutions. Let's talk about that because it is something that I've noticed that seems to be the going thing. You know, everyone wants a healthier option, everyone wants a different option, everyone kind of curtails what they really want in place of something else that they might deem a little bit better for them, or a little bit cheaper, or a little bit more reasonable, or a little bit nicer, or a little bit more minimalistic. Okay, nobody wants to be excessive, and I get that because balance is necessary. However, there are times when you just need to get what you want. Feed your desire. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, there are a lot of things that I could use as this example, but for the sake of the possibility of me going back and listening to this later, I'm going to use food, okay? But I still might touch on some of those things later, but so tune in. But what I'm getting at here is feed your desire. Do not substitute your desire with something else, thinking that that's going to satisfy you. Because I'm here to tell you, it won't. It ain't happening. It ain't going to do it. It may make you feel for a moment. Your mind might make you think that, oh, you know what? This ain't bad. This is cool. I can deal with this. This will work. And nope, it's not. Let me tell you, it's not going to work. And let me tell you why it's not going to work. Okay? So I'm going to use, like I said, food for my example today, for the big example. Okay? Now, the thing that you might want can be a craving. It can be, food, craving for food. It could be sex. It can be some kind of material object. Okay, it could be a person. All right. So maybe that thing can also be labeled as over the top or excessive, or something that you would possibly be ashamed of yourself for going for, or something that you may not want people to know that you're really in, okay, or into. So back to the food. Now, I am not in no form, shape, or fashion a foodie. However, I do like food. And sometimes if I get what I want, or if there's something that I'm craving and I'm indulging in that said food, I am one of those people. I mean, when I was $1.25, when I'm $2, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm still gonna be like, dang, man. When I'm eating and I'm consuming the things that I like, it can be labeled as possibly borderline orgasmic. I'm not going to even lie, okay? So I'm going to use food, and you can fill in the blank, whatever you like to fill in. All right? Okay. So I have been, since the beginning of this year, maintaining a healthier lifestyle by choice, by force, by choice, okay? Because everything you have a choice in. Some people think that you're forced, but some people are even given information like, look, your health ain't looking too hot, you better fix it. And they still do what they want, you know? And sometimes that could be to their detriment. But I made the decision at the beginning of the year, by choice, to change the way I eat, okay? Maybe be more conscious of what I ate. Because I've never been a crazy eater anyway. Like, I never go over the top anyway. I'm not that big into sweets, and I'm not that big into other things either. And I don't drink a whole lot, so I don't really have a problem per se. It's just, for me, it's how often I eat, which is not that often, and then what I choose to eat when that time comes. So I've since changed what I eat and incorporated more fruits and more vegetables and things like that into my diet. I drink tons of water anyway, so I can hit about a gallon real easy in a day. But that's neither here or there. I decided that after talking to my nutritionist and a couple of my friends, that I would incorporate a cheat meal. But damn it, a cheat meal turned into a cheat day, which when I was on vacation turned into a cheat week. And I'm like, oh, no. We got to fix this, because your girl got on the scale. And when I saw an increase of poundage on that scale, I was not happy. I mean, I was literally livid with myself. And I'm always talking about be kind to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I did not care, because when I stood on the scale, I forgot that the scale was telling me, oh, this is how much of it is bone mass. This is how much is muscle. This is how much is water. I wasn't looking at none of that. All I was thinking about was, damn, I gained some more weight. I'm gaining it back. It was only like 3 or 4 pounds at first. And then it crept up to like 6 pounds. And I was like, oh, hell no, let's fix that. Fix it, Jesus, right now. And that's exactly what I decided to do. But when I talked to my nutritionist, she was like, oh, yeah, you have to give yourself a time to have fun and reward yourself for how good you've been doing. Okay, I'll do that. My go-tos, I have 3 main go-tos, okay? There are times when I want fried fish, there are times when I want Tex-Mex, and there are times that I want just American food. And usually it's Medea, Tex-Mex. That place is the truth. Their guacamole, their tableside guacamole is wonderful. And then I'll also have Papados. So my hole-in-the-wall places that I used to like have closed down because of the pandemic. So I tend to go to Papados and get something fried there, okay? And then the last thing, which I love, is a burger. Now, I don't love burgers, but I love this place's burgers because it's fresh, the ingredients are fresh, and it's just, the way it sits on me is just perfect. I don't feel like I gotta like have indigestion. I don't feel like I'm a glutton after I'm done. It's just a good burger. Burger Street. I don't give a damn what people say about Burger Street. You might have your own thoughts about it, but listen here. It's my thing. It's what I like. So go with me. So I like to go to Burger Street. I don't have to have the fries. I really don't have to have the drink. It's the burger. It's the flavor of the meat. Okay? Now, I am not a vegan. I'm not practicing, vegetarianism. I'm not a pescatarian. I do indulge in meat. Okay? Every once in a while. It's not a lot when I do, but I do eat meat. So every now and then, I want a Burger Street burger. Well, since the whole weight gain stuff, I was like, maybe I should just figure out something else. Maybe I should do this, do that, or whatever. And I would order something or I would make something. It just wasn't on hit. It wasn't giving me what I wanted. I even made salmon burgers, and it was not it. I ended up having 2 salmon burgers trying to feed my craving, and I'm already over the caloric intake that I had planned on having, just trying to satisfy the damn craving that I was having for the burger. I'm mad because the other day I did it. I went to Texas Roadhouse and I got the salmon with the baked potato and the vegetables, and I was really frustrated because the salmon, the potato, and the vegetables ended up being more in calories after I took a look at it than my burger would have. But no, I tried to be healthier in my choices and ended up getting more in the area of this is a no-no than in the area of just get what you want and you'll be good. Okay? I have since learned that people do this. It's the human condition. We are told in a post or on the news or in a podcast or by a doctor or some other person or any person around us, hey, you know what? That's not good for you. Have you heard about this, and that? And you're like, oh, damn, okay, I'm just trying to fix it. I'm going to get right. I'm going to get on the ball. Okay, I'm going to try to find some options. You're like looking through Pinterest. You're looking through Instagram. You're just trying to find things that you can substitute for the thing you really want. And it's not doing anything, because when you get those things that are, I guess, deemed good substitutions, or we might think are good substitutions, it ain't good. It might be tasty. It ain't feeding that thing that we really, really desired. If you want a strawberry shortcake from a an ice cream shop, go get the strawberry shortcake from an ice cream shop. Because what's going to happen is when you start thinking about the substitutions, you're going to say, you know what, let me go get something. Let me get custard instead. You go to Andy's, you get custard. It's good, but it ain't really on hit. It don't taste like that strawberry shortcake that you wanted. It don't have the ice cream that you want. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. And you move on. You're like, you know what, let me get some frozen yogurt. You get some frozen yogurt, and you say, oh, I'm going to get the strawberry, and then I'm going to get the cheesecake, and I'm going to try to mix it together and make a strawberry shortcake flavor. And you taste it. It's good, but it still ain't satisfying. Then you say, you know what? You go to Chick-fil-A. Let me go ahead and get me a Chick-fil-A strawberry milkshake. See what it tastes like. You get the strawberry milkshake. You taste it. It's okay. It's still not hitting that spot. Because you didn't get what you wanted, what you truly wanted, you have consumed 3+ things that you thought were better than the thing that you were going to get, that ended up being worse for you, and you still want to get the thing you want. Stop depriving yourself of things that you truly desire for the stuff that don't measure up. Okay? Stop that. Stop it. Because your body, your soul, that doesn't lie. It doesn't. If you have sat and had a fantasy about being with a certain person and you wanted a certain position or whatever the case may be, and, it's in your mind and you want to act out that fantasy, please make it known what you want. Because if you don't, you're going to be searching person after person to give you that. And ain't nobody going to know off rip to just do it. You're going to have to tell people that, look, this is what I want. If you don't get it with the first person, you're going to go to the next. You don't get it from the next person, and then you find yourself feeling like a hoe. Like, dang, man, I hold myself out because all I really wanted was this. It wasn't that bad to ask for. I could have just gotten it. But I was too embarrassed to ask, or I didn't want to put anybody out or look weird for asking what I asked for. It's what you want. And for everything that you want, is always something out there. Always. Stop feeling so guilty and guilting yourself into thinking that what you're desiring is something bad. Oh, it's my flesh. I got to fight my flesh. Huh? How about you just give in to the fact that you want something and you get it? Because I promise you, if I had gotten my Burger Street, I would have gotten my Burger Street and been done. I would have gotten back on the next day what I needed to do next. Or I would have chosen for my dinner to have a salad, which I normally do when I do a cheat. My evening is either a protein shake, a smoothie, or a salad. And because I didn't get what I wanted the first time, the next day I was still searching for it, and the day after that. And one cheat meal turned into a damn cheat week. I disappointed myself. The point is to go for what you want and stop feeling guilty about those pleasures. Don't feel guilty about it. Because most time, if you give your body what you want, you're not going to keep going. Only those that have addictive behaviors are keep searching for something because they're not getting what they expected the first time they did it. There are some cases where you get something like, oh, I gotta have it all the time. There are rare occasions where that happens, yes. But even when I have something that's good and tasty for the first time that I've tried it, it doesn't last a long time. I might go back the next day or another time that week, and then I'm pretty much done. I don't want to see it no more because I ain't had enough of it. Okay, yeah, it was good. Yeah, I ain't trying to eat it every day. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay. Stop feeling like you're not worthy of receiving what you want. Stop searching for substitutes with this playing small mentality, this fake humility mentality, like, I'm really trying to do the best I can. I'm trying to just watch my weight. Man, if you're really watching your weight, it won't be anything wrong with a cheat day. It won't. It won't be. Change your thinking. Get those things that you desire, get them out of the way, and jump back on the discipline ship. Because if you don't, you'll fall off that wagon, and it'll be so hard to get back on that wagon because you're searching and you are hoping and you are looking for that pleasure to be satisfied. Pay attention to those things in your body. If you listen to your body most times, it doesn't work against you. There are times when I could be sitting here and I'm like, dang, I really want like some spinach. My body is needing that. It's telling me spinach, spinach, spinach. And I do everything but give it spinach. And then I'm starting to feel like kind of weird. I'm like, why do I feel like this? And I finally get up and I saute some spinach and I eat my spinach and I'm feeling great. Like, wow, I guess that's what I really needed. Duh. It's not always negative to feed your flesh. It's not always bad to do something that you desire doing. And you're not always a bad person for wanting to have that. And you can't apply it to some things and not others. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get the house that I want. Why you think you deserve it? You didn't think you deserved that cookie the other day? What's the difference in the cookie and the house? Oh, I like a guy that's this. Okay, you like a guy that's this. Okay, that's good. But you don't think you deserve a pat on the back at work? What makes you think you deserve that guy? Oh, I want a woman that is a good mother and she's this and she looks like this and she's that and this and that. Okay, good for you. Good for you. But you don't deserve some time off of work? You don't deserve like just free time to go out and sit out and maybe grill something or just sit out and have some drink, wine, beer, liquor, and just enjoy yourself? Take a look at what you're feeding yourself and what you're denying yourself of. And re-examine that. Because sometimes pure joy is just allowing yourself some of those pleasures, some of those things that make you feel good, in balance. There is a way to live your life in balance and have both the thing that you love and still stay on the wagon. I can still maintain a healthy lifestyle and every now and then indulge in something that I really want. It's really moderation and balance. That's really all it is. And people make such a big deal out of it because sometimes it's a measure of control. People want to tell you and police you about how you're eating and what you're doing and who you're sleeping with and who you're taking out and how you're spending your money. Stay out of my damn business. I got a body just like you got a body. It speaks to me just like yours speaks to you. Now, you might deny yourself the pleasures, but don't put that on me. Don't project that on me. That's not how I live in my life. My point is to get what you want. The win, it might not come right away, but still, you owe that to yourself. Learn to savor the moment. Learn to get what you need, get what you want. Learn to enjoy life, breathe. Take in the fact that you're here. While you're on this earth, it's okay to enjoy some of those things. We all have a mission and a purpose in life. But I do believe in those choices that we make from day to day. There are times where it's okay for you to take some time to just enjoy yourself, to have some peace. Stop worrying about the substitution so much. Stop worrying about the options, about the possible excessive life that people might say, oh, you're trying to live. Don't worry about that. Get what you want. Just as simple as that. Get what you want. Don't be afraid to say what you need, what you want, what you desire. Go after it. Because I promise you, when you do, you won't have a problem doing anything else in life. Do it. Work with yourself. Listen to your body. You control your mind. Pull away, review those thoughts that you have. Get what you need and get what you want. No substitutions at all. Start where you are right now. Only greatness from here. Only greatness from here. Only greatness from here. I love you.